warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Sdit Hadian from Nurul Ilmi Elementary School 1. So today I want to tell you a story entitled The Ugly Duckling. Before I start, I want to ask you something. Are you excited to hear my story today? I hope so. Okay, let's begin the story. One day, it was spring, and Mommy Duck was by the pond, sitting on her eggs. One egg after another cracked open. Quack, quack, quack! Little ducklings tumbled out. At last, there's one large egg that remained unhatched. Mommy Duck was wondering why the big egg hadn't hatched, when suddenly it cracked open. The little one popped out. It was very large and very ugly. Auntie Duck, who was visiting Mommy Duck, looked at the big hatchling and said, "Why does one look so different from others? He is really ugly." All the other ducklings started laughing at him too. They all thought he was terribly ugly and began to calling him Ugly Duckling. Mommy Duck said to Ugly Duckling, "Nobody likes you here. Why don't you go and find somewhere else to live?" Sadly, Ugly Duckling waddled away from home. He didn't know where to go. Ugly Duckling went to the pond, where he met some wild ducks. They even laughed at him too. They said he was the ugliest duckling they had ever seen. Bang, bang! Two shots rang out and the wild ducks immediately flew away, leaving Ugly Duckling alone. Ugly Duckling was very scared and lonely. All of a sudden, a hound and a hunter appeared. He looked at Ugly Duckling scornfully and walked away, leaving Ugly Duckling alone. Ugly Duckling wandered around aimlessly. He doesn't know where to go. Until finally, he came to a farmhouse where a kind-hearted old lady took him in. The old lady had a rooster and a cat. They doesn't like Ugly Duckling either, and often bullied him. Sometimes they even spoke ill of him to the old lady. The old lady believed what the rooster and the cat said. She told Ugly Duckling to leave her farmhouse. "Go out, you ugly duck! Don't dare you come to my house again!" Autumn came and all the leaves turned yellow. Ugly Duckling waddled around helplessly in the fields, feeling really sad. Just then, some beautiful swans flew over, heading south. Ugly Duckling was very envious and thought to himself, "How I wish I were a beautiful swan." Soon, winter came and snowflakes fluttered like feathers in the air. Ugly Duckling walked across the snow, his heart filled with despair. Frozen and hungry, Ugly Duckling collapsed on the snow. Fortunately, a passing hunter found him. The kindly hunter brought him home and put him near the warm stove. Very soon, Ugly Duckling woke up and began to feel much better. Now spring came and Ugly Duckling grew up. He said goodbye to kindly hunter and his family, and once again set off on his journey. Ugly Duckling walked to the pond, where he passed some beautiful swans. Surprisingly, they called out of him, "What a beautiful swans you are!" Just then, Ugly Duckling looked his own reflection in the water and was astonished to find that he had turned into a beautiful swan. Ugly Duckling, who was now a magnificent swan, excitedly swam toward to his new swan friends. Some duck at the bank said, "What a beautiful swan he is." Ugly Duckling was overjoyed to hear that. Ugly Duckling, now with his companions, flew high to the clear blue sky. Finally, he had turned into a real swan. That is all my story today about the ugly duckling. The story tells us that even if someone appears different from others, as long as he believes, self-belief, overcome adversity and achieve happiness. Thank you for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much. Okay.